Aloha and welcome. I'm Michál and this meditation was recorded in my Living Light meditation group. Thank you for being here. What I was feeling for us to do today is just to go in with this repatterning of what's happening right now in mind, with the ability to really see everything recrystallizing back to its original wholeness in that aqua light, the crystalline light, just repatterning. So imagine there's no hairline fractures in anything. So, when we think of like, oh my gosh, all the layers we've all been through to do all the work, gosh, is everyone going to have to do that many layers? Oh my goodness, they'll take forever. But what if instead we're repatterning? So thinking like we're just reattaching, re-meeting the original self that you've always been, that each of us has been as we surrender. And like we're just speaking on surrendering to that, just allowing it all to fall away, loving it, releasing it, and letting it go so that we can actually bring it back into this crystalline pattern where there's no fractures or creases or cuts or strains in the energy. So meeting back up with our original, like whatever, Camelotea, whatever you might see that as, but the original golden path of our true eternal selves. So today I just want to kind of go into our tools and then also feel ourselves, how are we connected here and with our greater bodies, etc., and kind of play a little bit in there, and then with our 12D shield. So I'm gonna go ahead and close our eyes, and thank you for being present here and now. I'm grateful to be here as we open this sacred space. I'm inviting our Christ conscious guides, infinite truth, oneness, unity, founded in unity, that all beings on this call receive what they need at this time and release anything that is no longer serving for all that they represent across all spaces in time. So it is. Mahalo nui ke Akua. Thank you. As we draw into center of your head, your heart, connecting the two, breathing into the body, making sure you're here now, feeling that heart, head, core alignment, the breath, beginning to feel your grounding, acknowledging connection to the core of the planet, crystalline, brilliant sun, earth star, plasmic, feeling connected, releasing anything you don't need here and now, down and out the core. Feeling connected to source, God of your heart. Coming in through the higher chakras into the physical body. Feeling this alignment. I am connected to the God of my heart, source, energy, the earth, core, nothing else, releasing anything else from my framework. Sever all agreements, contracts, promises, oaths, insignias, anything made with any people, places, things, energies, entities, computers, devices, AI, locations, modes of operandus, galactic forces that are not benevolent. Anything that is not in my highest good has been paid in full, is no longer serving, or was not made in unconditional love, to be released through the veil called death to its rightful place in the light. Breathing it out of the body through seeing it all in your mind's eye, flowing away, sending anything through any vortice, shadow vortice that we set up now. One way exit out of your space through the veil called death to its rightful place in the light. And sensing now into your earthing as you are grounded to the core, connected to source in your own essence, feeling, where am I earth? How do I feel myself here as the earth? We're many things all at one time. What is an aspect of my infinite self that is experiencing? How am I earthed here? Am I earthed properly? Checking your earthing now. Sensing. Breathing into that feeling, let it allow you to feel centered. Perhaps you feel yourself as a sea creature, feeling the peace, the flow, the magic of that. Feeling connected as the water or a portion of it, a tree. Breathing into this inner peace of this centeredness. And sensing in that place with your guarding, how am I guarded here in this framework? Sensing what is behind me, asking now for all that is to be with me, to be present through my ancestral lineages, great grandmothers, aunties, the connection to the infinite wholeness of each lineage, just intending to connect that wholeness through the lines forward to myself. For that which is behind me stands in its wholeness, radiating forward to where I am now. Breathing into this light or feeling of connection. If you don't sense anything, intending to have connection to the wholeness of my lineage, let it be sparkle through the line and brought forward into my now self. Breathing into the core and the center, starting to feel those 3 points again of the core, the heart, third eye, aligning with this felt connection of backing, breathing into a little bit more wholeness and empowerment. As I begin to see my Merkaba star in the center of my head, beautiful white electrical Merkaba star intending wholeness. This beautiful white crystalline star, 6 points, 2 interlocking triangles, the mind's eye. Moving it to the left and building a dark gray magnetic Merkaba star. Center of your mind's eye. Sensing more than seeing. Moving it to the right side of your mind's eye. And sensing the wholeness, intending wholeness in my electrical system, white electrical star, wholeness in my magnetic system, dark gray magnetic star, to infuse each with wholeness, letting any light infuse into each star, allowing anything to fade away that's not needed, bringing the two together in sacred union in the center of the mind's eye to a silver pale star. Drawing it back to your energy column and shooting it down and out the legs, down to the center core of the earth. Plunging into the crystalline plasma, earth core, 13th chakra, and spinning my star here, counterclockwise, communing with the earth plasma crystalline core. Feeling that crystalline connection, perhaps a tingling in the body. Breathing into this as you stop the spin, draw it up with all that living light, and spin your star again about 12 inches beneath your feet, spinning that beautiful lily pad or beginning of that orb of living light that begins to extend up around you, filling up your form with living light, all aspects of self, through the legs, knees, rising up the hips, hands, abdomen, chest, shoulders, neck, head, extending luxuriously around you, rising 3 feet above. Sensing that crystalline format, that living light, rainbow essence, breathing through the beam. Get to that point, stop the star, and bring your Merkaba star up the column, intending not of my will, but divine will, divine source, guidance, continually connected, direct, all the way up the column to that 3-foot mark above the head. Spinning your star at that point and sealing, creating the lid to your 12D shield. You might feel it seal, the Mahara seal, Taking a nice breath into that living light that I am, intending to multidimensionally ground and connect to direct source, living light, unity intelligence. Connecting direct to source, centers of truth, liberation, guiding families, serving the one. Asking for this hug handshake as we endeavor to be knowers of God and way showers of God. Energy template updated and renewed in the everlasting living light. Please breathe your living light crystal codes into our alchemical containers. Direct source. I am committed to serve my source fully, completely, and totally. Mahalo, Aloha, beloved God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking nice breaths into that crystalline air, repatterning and filling up every unit of consciousness through the body being. Breathing the tri-wave frequencies. I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. Holy Father, Holy Mother, Christos. Breathing these frequencies in color. Emerald green, pink, Christos gold, and word and picture and symbol, open flower, allowing that Christic tri-wave pattern, 3 founder flame to build in the heart, extending these colors, firing them in your heart as they spin and spiral, extending outward. I am God, sovereign, free, through your space, through the shield, extending out through the space, inhabiting now. I accept communication only from tri-wave frequencies. Seeing the open flower geometry, interlocking circles, horizontal as it spins beneath you, just imagining that extending out. That tri-wave frequency as where I stand and hold this vibratory frequency, it expands outward, expand and multiply the vibration of living light, which in and of itself repatterns anything in my presence to that of the living light, or at least allows the opportunity for the light to be absorbed, seen, picked up. Feeling my eternal living core, that eternal sun at my core. Feeling the core sun expanding and lighting in its brilliance and radiance of my eternal living self. Any old programs or any unwanted energy going down my legs and out to their rightful place as the eternal living light that I am is what inhabits this space. I have full authority of this temple. I allow infinite love, light, grace to live in my eternal living heart. Breathing into the heart now, that 3 founder flame in the center of the heart, walking into this heart chamber through the mist. Breathing into the crystalline air, the expansive flame of my eternal living heart, basking in my love, compassion, my capacity, the everlasting awe, allowing this flame to repattern anything that is no longer needed within my heart complex, any old residues, pains, sufferings, allowing them like crystalline quartz to just be released and restructured to their whole crystalline patterns, releasing any cracks, disappearing. This light of the founder flame, of the tri-flame in my living heart, repatterning all back to wholeness as God intended. My living heart, my Christic eternal living heart. I surrender the woes of the past. I surrender the pains of the many lives, timelines, experiences. I allow my template to be restructured to that which God intended, my original divine soul blueprint, the living light that I am, in wholeness. Nice breath, allowing this tri-flame and aqua essence of eternal crystal waters flowing over and through the heart, through the being, washing all that is no longer in accordance to that which I am, through the veils of time and space to their rightful place. Disappeared and zeroed in completeness, completely and totally zeroed. Breathing deeply is connecting the fourth and eighth, acknowledging the eighth chakra, high heart, feeling it ignite even more as that founder flame, bright and brilliant through this eighth center. I acknowledge my direct connection to Source through my living heart, my high heart. I allow my mind, my physical form, my heart complex, my lower chakras to be led by this high heart in fullness. Intending to allow any aqua light to cleanse through all of my higher chakras now. Releasing anything else down and out that is no longer in accordance. As I have repatterned my heart complex, may my higher chakras be in accordance to that repatterning now. Taking a moment to wash the aqua light. Allowing all of that light to wash through. Kurashantina. repatterning and restructuring. Allowing those rainbow shimmering tingles of living light, igniting and flowing, repatterning any natural gifts being reawakened within my infinite self. Gratitude as we allow this crystal light and beautiful living light flame, restructuring all the partiki, partike, particum, all units of consciousness, all my cells, all forms, all ligaments, all physical formats through the being, repatterning to this version of my infinite self that I am now. Bringing that aqua light and my attention to where I am earth, how I feel myself earth, bringing this feeling of expansiveness and repatterned self to my earth feeling, and allowing that light to flow into that part of me, restructuring all that is around or part of my greater earth self, that which I represent in all formats. Taking a moment to allow this aqua crystalline light, living eternal waters, to repattern all that I touch as the earth version of my eternal living self. What do you sense? What is being restructured there? Shani Nunuma. Nice deep breath, allowing that repatterning. Staying with it. Nice deep breaths, feeling that into wholeness. So it is. Bringing the self back to those 3-point head, heart, core, centered, fully present in awareness of that which I am. Taking a moment to cloak my grounding, invisible to anyone else. No one can follow me home. And purple flames of living light around top and bottom, spiraling around my energy. Transmutation, forgive all beings for, not what they do, mostly dealing with principles and principalities. Living light, disco ball shield around that, mirrors reflecting all density back to source and love. Roses, rose filtration system, activate anything coming into the rose. Periodically checking the roses, floating them, sending them to their rightful place in the light, to the veil of called death. Putting new roses, encircling the temple of living light that I am. Fully enlivened, updated and renewed, the highest version of my eternal living self, here and now, in gratitude to my beloved guides. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Mahalo nui Akua. Thank you, God. Christos Sophia, Christos. In loving wholeness, we seal this session into light. And so it is. Taking some breath to slowly bring yourself back, using your external eyes as a portal to the embodiment of this that I am.